Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're going to be playing more of Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. And I think on the last one we did just about everything around this priory, so I think it's time to go inside the cathedral. See what's in there. I imagine this is the thing that progresses the story.
I heard it, I'm sure. There was something.
Almost empty.
He's right.
Nothing here is in order.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
What a waste. It's bright day outside almost. Candles are expensive.
What was that?
No talking. Now we sing.
Are you sure you heard something? Yes, I'm sure.
It was nothing.
I'm saving the money.
Calm down and concentrate.
I got an achievement for that. The choir seems distracted. Cantor looks morose.
You seem troubled, brother.
They won't sing.
It's Adolphus.
There was nothing, believe me.
I heard him crying in the crypt. I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip, like he was chastising himself. It's the end of days.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing and no one down there.
Did you not hear it?
Alright. So that's probably going to the crypt down there. People used to say we look alike. Do I look like Francis does now? We do kind of look alike.
I'm happy to see you, little brother.
It's good to see you too, Philip. Your hair is starting to get a bit grey.
Yours isn't. At least in this one case, I will be the one to boldly charge ahead of you.
You've always been bold. You just don't admit it to yourself.
Francis, what are you doing here?
King Henry is dead.
I know. Word reached St. John's shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
God has a plan.
I know he does, but King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. Dark times are coming. There will be war.
Francis notes, Rivalry for the Throne, Part 1. Francis notes about the late King Henry, Empress Maud and King Stephen, Part 1, dated 1st of January, 1136. For many years our late King Henry had been without an heir. His only legitimate son, as well as several other relatives, had drowned while crossing the English Channel one night in 1120. Finally, his daughter Maud gave birth to a boy. It was Henry's last wish that his infant grandson would continue his reign at Henry II once the boy came of age, and until that day his mother, the daughter of the king, would rule in his place. Despite being the rightful heir to the throne, Empress Maud is viewed unfavorably by most of our Norman overlords. The reason is Maud's marriage to Geoffrey of Anjou. The County of Anjou and the Duchy of Normandy have been rivals for a long time, a rivalry that now is about to become a war, taking place right here in England, for Maud's cousin Stephen of Blois has now crossed the Channel from Normandy and taken the throne by force. Wow.
If only we could stop the suffering.
Maybe we can. I came not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you. Maybe the monks here know something.
We will find him.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Then maybe don't tell us about it in the middle of an echoey church. Who knows something about Francis's missing knight?
I think I heard it again.
Okay, so now we're going to try and interrogate everybody about it. That's interesting.
Thank you for your help.
How could I not help you? You're my little brother.
Adolphus?
I knew I could rely on you.
Silence!
Father, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts,
Sure.
as we forgive our debtors.
There was something. He's right.
Wow.
And lead us not into temptation,
stop it.
but deliver us
Concentrate.
from evil.
There it was again.
It's a little different from the one I learned. The bishop's throne resides far from Kingsbridge. Bishop only here on holidays.
The cathedra, it is not for me to take that seat.
No talking. Now we see.
What on earth?
Are you sure?
As if
you heard
God was
something?
pointing at us. Did we fall from grace?
Yes, I'm sure.
The novice said he hid the keys in here.
It was nothing.
They're
Calm
here.
down
I have them.
And concentrate.
Nice. Cuthbert's keys unlock most of the doors and gates in this priory.
This brother Marcus really did steal Cuthbert's keys.
Wow. Oh, this goes to the crypt here. Okay. Leads up to the roof. Never been that high up. Hope I never have to. So this goes to the
I
cloister.
think I heard it again.
I wonder if we should go back to what's his name and
Adolphus.
I heard about a knight visiting Kingsbridge.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you see I have other problems?
Adolphus?
it's not very nice of you.
Silence!
About that knight.
He was carrying an important document for my master. You have to find it.
Alright, so let's do this first.
I heard it.
Ooh. Here Adolphus sleeps until he will be raised at the end of days.
Locked.
Oh, we'll use the keys then. Aha! This is just called darkness. The remains of Saint Adolphus, one of the 49 martyrs of Cordoba, lying in wait.
Let's see what we can find. No reason to be afraid. Nothing here. The saint rests in peace.
Can't see. If I look around, my eyes may adjust. Feeling of being watched.
These old cathedrals are bound to make strange sounds. Thought so. Nothing here.
Oh, so there's multiple instances of darkness. Can't see.
Even if it is Adolphus, we would have to welcome him.
Huh.
Nothing.
That's funny, it was kind of a man-shaped shadow there.
Hello?
Ooh.
Oh!
There's something up there. Dear Lord.
What is that?
What is that? The size of a child. But it flew.
What is that? It's the size of a child. Hello? Oh! Oh. An owl. Just an owl. The choir will be relieved to know that. I should tell them.
Oh wow. Just an owl. Looking straight at me. Where did it come from?
The brothers did hear something after all.
Oh, you can't check the other darkness now. Alright.
The saint rests in peace.
Hey Al, you know anything about this knight? Guess not. I love the idea of having the topic of conversation like an item, so you can use it on
was
people
something.
and then talk about the
He's
topic
right.
with them.
There is no need to worry, brothers. Adolphus is resting in peace. It was just an owl.
I told you it was nothing.
God bless you, Brother Philip.
I knew I heard something.
Now, be silent, concentrate, and...
There we go. To the cloister. What a large priory. If only it was better kept. Okay, let's ask these guys about it. I remember when I was that young.
Brothers, have you two heard about a knight visiting Kingsbridge?
The Earl of Shiring was here, and some of his knights.
And many other nobles at Christmas.
It would have been a lone rider, a messenger.
I don't think so.
If someone had come to Kingsbridge, Brother Paul would have seen him.
Brother Paul went back out to his toll hut.
I see. Thank you.
That's good thinking, but I still have to ask everybody about it.
Yes, Philip.
Brother Andrew, have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
Aside from the ones that visited for Christmas? No. If there had been an official guest, I would know. And no one stayed at our guest house.
Wait, what was this?
Brother Andrew.
What is it now?
Okay, it fills in the picture, because I guess this is the equivalent of using the item. Here the brothers hold elections. Only time when all brothers are equal. Long ago, all monks used to be equal. Let's ask this guy about it.
Say, has there been a knight to Kingsbridge?
A knight? A knight? Yes. He's here. Right here.
Do you know who he was? How did he die?
Brother Paul found him.
Where is Paul?
Down at the bridge. Freezing his walnuts off, I reckon. He talked to him. I only put him in the ground. That's all I ever do.
Do you have any idea what the knight was doing here?
Probably tried to jump off the end of the world.
What do you mean?
There is nothing here. Kingsbridge lies at the end of the road. Nobody comes here.
Damn, this guy's like a Stephen King character. Like warning you about some kind of monster that lives, you know, up the road.
The knight doesn't seem to be around here.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the house of the prior. Say hi to this guy.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
A report Brother Marcus. Yeah, you know, I think he deserves to get reported. Well, first let's tell it to the guy who owns the basement.
Did a knight come to Kingsbridge within the last few weeks?
Of course. Even the bishop and the earl were here for the Christmas service. I held the sermon.
And the week before?
That week I was not here. Andrew Sacrist and I travelled to Shiring to hire cooks and buy food for our guests.
I see.
Alright, we should remember to do that though. Like if there's nothing to do with the guy who owns the storehouse, then we should report him. Because I feel like that's probably best for the, you know, the well-being of this whole operation here.
Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Has there been a knight to Kingsbridge recently?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery? That was the right thing to do. I will leave you to your work.
I will leave you to yours.
Damn, this guy is working on so many fishes. How many fishes do they have? And if they have this many, why do they need to salt them? Well, I guess because they can't eat that many.
You look like you want to say something. What is it?
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No, I don't remember any knights visiting us.
It was good talking to you, Milius.
Good talking to you as well.
This guy Milius is pretty frustrating because when he does, like in the middle of his conversation, he'll like salt the fish, but he has to go through the entire animation before he says his next line. Like he won't say it at the same time as salting the fish.
Brother Paul, a word. Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him. while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents shall be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here, Philip. Maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Have faith in the Lord, Brother Paul. You did well.
Thank you, Philip.
Seems like we did the right thing. Francis's knight had a letter with him. It's probably in the prior's room. I feel like if we are a monk, then we gotta quote the scripture, right? That's the right way to go. Alright, so we're going to the monastery. We're going to the back area, then to the prior's house. Then we're gonna go talk to this guy.
Oh.
I hate this guy. Alright, well before we do that though, gonna walk out of here. And we're gonna talk to him next time. Guys, I think we have some major story stuff that's about to go down in this next episode, because we can not only report the key thief, but also finally figure out what happened to this knight. That's going to happen on the next one though, guys. If you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed on this YouTube channel so you can see these episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. If you want to see more of me, you can also go to twitch.tv/thevoiceofnick, where I do 3 live streams every single day, 7 days a week. Whole lot of content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.